Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of We Bowling Over Here. We Balling Over Here, sponsored by OGARYTV. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. You love basketball, you love the Raptors, you're in the right spot. Let's get into it, man. Yes, sir. So, you know, yesterday the Raptors played the Dallas Mavericks and didn't get the result we wanted, but at the same time, it was a very I wouldn't say it was encouraging. You know, we can't expect to win every single game. Even though we want to, I come in there, yeah, they're gonna win, but realistically they can't win every game. Unfortunately, there's gonna be some times we're gonna lose. But what I don't want us to do is lose in a disrespectful manner, such as the first game versus Washington. I don't want us to get blown out. I don't want us to be like look like we're overmatched, we're not competitive, we didn't give effort. So, I was encouraged that we still gave effort, we still fought, we held our own, for a good while. We started off the game very strong. I believe at one point it was like 16-2. We just really started the game off strong defensively. We were getting into them, we were making them turn over the ball, getting a lot of deflections. But beep or Mr. Referee stepped in. And Mr. Referee didn't give us a break all night after that. It was like, whoa. No excuse. I'm not trying to say that that's the reason. I'm just trying to say our players that were keeping Luka in check got into foul trouble. OG Anunoby and Scotty Barnes. And unfortunately, that kind of helped us, or that didn't help us. It took us away from the game we were playing. So, that type of lockdown defense kind of eased up, which gave Dallas a chance to build their momentum. And little by little, Luka got everybody involved. Porzingis, Hardaway, guys were just stepping up, hitting big shots. And let's get into it. We can talk about some of the numbers. As I said, Luka had a great game, 29, 12, and before I go any further, make some noise for the broken phone. Yeah, shouts out to the broken phone, the MVP right now, keeping me updated, giving me all the stats. So, as I said, Luka, 27, 12, and 9, close to a triple-double, one rebound away from a triple-double. So, that's Luka. I can't lie. He is one of the young talents in the NBA who has a bright future. And, he's just got to get past the first round and keep going. But Luka is very talented. So, we have to give credit where credit is due. As I said, to start the game, OG and Scotty Barnes did a really good job on him. They were all up in his space. He was uncomfortable, but as the game wore on, defense foul trouble came into play. Now you can't press up as much as you want to. You have to play a little bit more timid. So that type of stuff didn't help us. And unfortunately, that did contribute to us losing. And I found that it was more in the second half. We just couldn't get a real rhythm going. The first half we played great. We were leading. But the second half, we just couldn't get a rhythm. So, it's growing pains. We also have to expect that the team's not going to be perfect. These guys are young. Scotty Barnes is just in his rookie year, and he's right now. Can you tell me who the rookie of the year is right now? Comment. Let me know who you think the rookie of the year right now is, because I'm saying it's Scotty Barnes. Dead serious. Scotty Barnes, rookie of the year. And I believe he will continue to keep this effort going, like him. The points that he scores are not points off of like, hey, here's a play for Scotty. No, he's just playing within the flow of the game. Even that big three he hit when he came up, dribbled the ball up and just stepped into it. If you notice, he gave a little look around, just making sure he's doing the right thing. So I really like his game. He's very patient, he's calm, and he just plays the game a bit more mature than he is. His first age. He's 20 years old and he's playing it like a vet. I can say it sometimes he seems like the best Raptor out there. No offense to none of y'all, but he's really balling. And another thing that I don't want us to forget, because sometimes, us losing these games is like, oh man, we're not good enough. Hey, we don't have our all-star. Our all-star hasn't played yet. Our all-star, Pascal Siakam? Yeah, don't forget him. Out of sight, out of mind. But don't forget him, because when he comes back, it's going to be a problem. I'm talking about one of the... And they got to keep Scotty Barnes in the starting lineup. So, Gary Trent, got to see you go, my guy. And, like those, speaking of Gary Trent Jr., I, I'm not gonna bash him or nothing like that. I just feel like his shots to me aren't for sure. I'm a little unsure. There's times I'm like, uh, uh, like even some of the makes that he makes, this guy will banging off the backboard, it'll roll around. It's like I need some swish, some confident jumpers going in. Like like it's supposed to go in smooth. This banging off the backboard, this twisting around, those are like kind of misses to me, bro. You lucky it went in, but those are kind of like some misses. So no need to, as I said, he's a young man and he's gonna only get better. Playing for the Raptors, being a part of the Raptors, you're only gonna get better. This organization is amazing at growing talent, and we see it. We see it. One thing I was always saying, I was saying to myself, I think Wainwright got picked up. I cannot remember the team at the present moment, but he got picked up on an NBA G League and G League team. And what I was saying to myself was that the Raptors do such a good job of growing these players and putting them in a position to succeed, that other teams are watching them. So that saying, another man's trash is another man's treasure, is clearly what's happening for the Raptors. Look at all the players we let go. If you check them, they're doing good on other teams because they're coming from a respectful organization. I'm going to use a couple guys as an example. Terrence Davis. If you check Terrence Davis, I mean, he had a good starting of the year so far. He's had a great preseason. I still check for them. We have guys like great Kyle Lowry. You hear all the compliments about Kyle Lowry coming in, helping Miami's become even a better team. So we have players that we develop and we're able to move on because we know that we can develop more and still leave those players in a position to succeed. So I'm really happy about that. Wainwright, big up yourself. And I want to see the Raptors continue to develop players. But let's quickly get into the numbers and see what we did on our side. One, it was a good thing to see OG finally have a plus 20-point game. I know he's been struggling with his shooting in this regular season after coming off of a blazing hot start in the preseason. But all in all, that's part of the game. Sometimes you got to go through the bad to improve and get to the good. So I'm not discouraged. I know OG will continue to rise and pick it up and get more comfortable, especially being in that number one option role. So I expect big things from OG. Never doubt it. Fred VanVleet, it was good to see him get over 20, but I do have to say, we need a little more from Fred. It's kind of hard to really just put it on him right away. It is his first year. He's, leading the team as the number one point guard. And speaking of that point guard thing, I don't know, I like it, but I don't like it. I think too many different players are bringing up the ball, and sometimes it causes confusion. I think Nick Nurse does have to limit it to certain guys like, hey, Scotty, Fred, OG at times. What Precious, I don't know. It's still early, so I'm still, getting used to it as well. But I do think we need to have a solid point guard that, controls the team in a sense. Don't have guys just doing things where other guys are like, yo, pass. So we'll see. As I said, it's only 3 games in, and we can't get too nervous. We can't panic. We're still a young team. We gotta win. We know what we can do, and we're only gonna get better. As I was saying about Scotty Barnes, he did have another good game as a rookie. 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. I do need to see more assists from him because I do believe he can do a lot more. But then again, it goes back to my point of too many players playing the point guard, dribbling at the ball, and da-da-da-da-da. So, yeah. Scotty Barnes, great game for you as a rookie. Gary Trent, as I said, he did hit some shots. I'd like to see him hit more shots, be more efficient. I'd like to see that. And all in all, we definitely need more help from our bench. Our bench didn't really come out and give us much support. So I just want to say, you know what? We do have to do better. And we know we have to do better, and it's part of the growth. So no complaints. Raptors back at it soon, and we're going to get the win. All right? So Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. We bowling over here. Aha! Oh yeah.